Hello, today is Tuesday, November 13th, 2018. It is my 14th week of school in my classroom. If we have not met yet, my name is Natalie Priester. I teach middle school English learners in the Inland Empire in Southern California. My students are currently all 7th graders. They stick with me for 2 years and I have them for 2 hours a day. I also teach a class of web, which is a leadership elective. In my vlog, I take you into my class every day and I share with you what we are doing, and I also share bits of my home life with you. Right now I want to tell you what we did in my class today. We read the book Pretita and the Ghost Woman. We're doing classroom book a day. It's about La Llorona. I think I said it right. I'm really bad with my Spanish pronunciations. And then I did book attendance and my kids read silently. The big blog we got last week has been a huge hit for them. And then we did journals. We went back to Grammar Keepers and our word was then with the proof of when, and we wrote about what's happening in our stories because that's an easy time to use the word then. After that, I switched to my System 44 curriculum. I had a whole group direct instruction session. It was about being frisked, and so I taught that lesson with the kids. We did some comprehension questions. Then I split them. My kids function in 3 groups for station rotation right now, so I actually had my lowest group meet with me today. I switched the order. And I did my small group instruction with them that also tied to the same article, and while my other students worked independently on their student app at their Chromebooks at their desks with headphones on. In my web class today, I'm doing rotations with Mr. Lara. He's out, but we did our rotation. My small group lesson for the next 2 weeks is a focus on empathy. And so my kids did this cool thing where they were blindfolded and they had to like tie their shoes and write their name. And then we debriefed how it felt to do something with a little bit more of a challenge than they are used to. After that, we did an in your shoes activity where they all threw their shoes in a pile. And then they took out somebody else's shoes and walked around with them on. Afterwards, we debriefed that also.
Tia once won a baseball game by offering one to the batter right when the ball was being pitched. Right there. You can have this.
We had web club today, but our plans got canceled because the goodie bags we were supposed to make for Parent Day were already made. We were supposed to be helping, so instead, I got my girls reading some books. Yes. I'm gonna take over the whole school to read books. Hello, it is Tuesday evening. Notice I'm not in my classroom today. That's because I forgot to vlog from my classroom for the first time, I think, in like 64 days. So just pretend I'm in my classroom. Classroom book a day was What to Do with the Paleta. It was illustrated by one of our favorites, Yuhi Morales. And after that, of course, my kids read. We did our book attendance, and then we did our journals. Our word for today was than, T-H-A-N. And then we went into our rotations, and I had kids working with me, and I had kids working on the student app. In web, we did our rotations. I told you guys all the time. In web, we did rotations, and my small group did the activity, the empathy activity, where they covered their eyes and participated in some class events, and then we debriefed. And this afternoon we've actually had a great time at the library. There was a Girl Scout event going on, and I got to run around and play with a bunch of other little kids. Did you have fun? Where's my girl? Hey, where are you? Oh, there you are. We had fun. Okay, now time to go home and eat dinner, huh? Okay, bye-bye. They're closing. Say bye-bye. Say bye-bye. Hello, it is Tuesday, November 15th. Not in my classroom. Not because I didn't go today, because I forgot my phone. I was carpooling with Nishanta, and in the mix of it, by the way, we never carpool. That's a secret to like 2-teacher households. No carpooling. We learned that the hard way. Anyways, forgot my phone. I will go over what I did in class today, I think tomorrow when I'm sitting in my classroom. Right now, I'm gonna go get a massage. Nuari's not here because she wants something to do with me. Nuari, come here. I'm sleeping. She's playing with Daddy. I keep trying to hug her and she says, no, bye-bye, Dada. She wants me to leave, so I'm going to. No, but really I'm getting a massage and he's gonna chill with her. Come here. No. Hello, today is Friday, November 16th. Now, I left my camera at home yesterday, so today I am going to try to catch you all up. First, I'm gonna talk about what I did yesterday, then I'm gonna talk about what I did today, then I'm gonna go more into book attendance in details, because that's what my goal was for this week. But I lost my momentum yesterday. Okay, book a day for yesterday was Give Thanks by Pat Mora. It's about giving thanks for simple things. It is another bilingual book. Then we did book attendance. My kids did their silent reading. And then for journals yesterday, the word was a lot. After that, it was a day to do the whole group direct instruction for System 44. We worked on understanding multisyllabic words. And then I broke the kids into a small group, and I moved on, like I said, I had my group 3, my lower group, go to the back with me, and we did a small group lesson there while the other kids kids worked on the student app. In web yesterday, I actually met with my group that's going to be going into the 7th grade classes and teaching a lesson, and we introed a lesson. I'll show you more of that next week because I'm gonna repeat that lesson again next week. Okay, and now, so for today in class, I did something a little bit different. Well, I did my book a day. I'm spinning you guys in circles. I did my book a day. I did Gracias, the Thanksgiving turkey. I feel like with my L's, I didn't want to go super deep into Thanksgiving and like deep into like Native Americans and treatment. We had some discussions about it yesterday, and then today we just kind of stuck with like cultural parts of Thanksgiving. So that's where I went for that. And by the way, that book's really cute. And full disclosure, when I was little, we had a small turkey farm in my family. No joke. I've seen way too many turkeys be butchered. Probably why I don't eat meat. After we did that, I did book attendance, but then I did something I'm just calling a book bonanza. My kids are gonna be off for a week, and I'd say all of us, especially them, live in an area that would be considered a book desert. I'm making that up. You know, like food deserts where there's no grocery stores in the inner city. Well, because we're rural, I'm gonna say it's a book desert because there's no bookstores, there's not a lot of libraries, and they're far away from them. So, look at the front of my room, people. Oh yeah, I demolished my library. I started holding up books, telling them what it was about, and I let them pick books, and so the kids got to make a stack of books to take home to read over Thanksgiving break. At this point, I've loaned out a couple of $100 worth of books already, and I'm going to keep doing it. Hopefully they all come back. If I lose a few, that's okay, because I don't pay very much for them anyways, and there's no point of them sitting on my shelves. They need to be in kids' hands so they can read them, and I'll just buy more. So we did the book bonanza, and then we actually skipped journal. I thought our time we didn't. Our game today was one of my favorites. It's Honey, If You Love Me, You'll Give Me a Smile. Oh, it's super, super funny, especially with the kids who were like looking at the sentence frame because they were struggling to learn the words. We laughed our booties off. And then I did my small group lesson with the same multisyllabic words paper while the other kids were doing their System 44 work, actually Read 180 work on the computer. In web, we did rotations, and I did the activity again where the kids were in somebody else's shoes and where they did activities while blindfolded, and then we talked about empathy. I'm on break. At the end of work today, we had a staff potluck. It was nice and short and sweet. And now I'm home to go see Nuari and spend lots of days with her. We are heading to Santa Cruz over break. I think I might end this vlog here, and then I'll pick up a new one for the whole vacation and make that like one big long one, I guess. Probably. I might see you tomorrow though. Bye guys.